Hello, beautiful beings. I wanted to come and do a little video to share some things in my heart that I feel like it's about time I just named them, mostly for myself, really, but whoever else is here for the ride with me. As we have moved on to 2026, of course, we always ask ourselves, what do I want to do this year? What do I want my legacy to be this year, or my growth? And for me, what's become really, really clear is the fact that I want to start sharing my art and manifesting living from my art in 2026. It's very evident for me. I know I'm an artist. I know that a lot of I'm an artist, or you feel that I have artistic inclinations, but it is kind of a weird thing for me to feel like such an artist and then to go out into the world and to be seen as a psychotherapist, which I also am, and have been having my own private practice for a decade now, or a little bit under a decade actually. But it's just creating this cognitive dissonance where I feel like I'm an artist and then I go into the world or my family and everyone's like, how's work? How are your clients? And I just feel such a resistance to that. And I've contemplated why is it that I feel that when people are just being nice and asking about my job? And it is basically because I feel like the artist in me, even though I have claimed it and live it, and some of my close friends know about it, it still hasn't been like the forward identity that I've been putting into the world. So with 2026, I just want to end with that dissonance and just declare that I'm an artist. I write, creative writing, poetry, I sing, I songwrite, I dance, I create visual art, I take photography, and I express myself very artistically in the way I move and in the way I dress and in the way I do life in general. There's nothing in my life that doesn't feel like art. Whether I'm cooking or I'm connecting with someone, I feel like art is what moves me and what is my North Star. With all this being said, I want 2026 to be the year where I start sharing my art, because I have tons of art that I haven't put out there because, as some of you know, I've gone through a lot of changes over the past 5 years, give or take, 6 years, I guess now. I've gone through crazy spiritual awakenings. I've gone through moving across the country with someone that I thought was the love of my life and my soulmate. I've gone through that separation and that divorce. Now I'm in my priestess path and my celibacy path and my own cultivation of my own womanhood and my own richness. I've just gone through so many changes that I feel like I've been on survival mode for quite a long time, and I'm finally feeling like I landed. I no longer have to be in survival, and I can just kind of like park it here for a bit and relax and enjoy a little pause after so many changes. So this pause and this landing is what has allowed me to be like, oh my God, I finally have the energy and the space to start sharing my art and to start making time to come up with creative and fun ways to share my artistry with the world. Some of you might have seen a little bit of my photography, so I'll continue to do that. That's not my main artistry, I would say. That's just something I do as a very amateur basis because I just think that people are so beautiful that I love to take a picture of them, and that's it. I just love the beauty of humans. But the next step, and a very intimate one, will be to start sharing my creative artistry. Not my creative artistry, my creative writing. I already started a page that I'll be sharing soon. You'll see me start posting a lot from that page. And it is a very intimate part of me because basically what I'm doing is sharing my journal entries. So everything I will be sharing in this page will be journal entries that weren't meant to ever be shared. They were just literal thoughts in my brain that I was like, I'm gonna write that down. Because I started a practice of writing every day, which I have honored. And it's been almost 2 years that I've been writing every single day. And I'm not even exaggerating when I say every single day. So yeah, that's gonna be interesting to just put myself out there, because I won't only be sharing the deep and wise thoughts. I'll also be sharing some parts of me that are maybe not so beautiful, like my petty self, or my mean self, or my resentful self, or my arrogant self. And I'll also be sharing some of my beauty and my inner love and my inner radiance, my inner sovereignty, and so many beautiful things that come with who I am. But I just want to make it a point to share all of the range of my human experience, just to normalize what it is to be a human, and just to be seen for who I am as this complex creature. So anyway, I'll be sharing that's step number 2. And after that, maybe I'll be sharing some dancing. I don't know. I'm just taking one day at a time. I'm just kind of like putting myself out here to just name this for myself, share it with you guys so that you know where I'm at. So that when you see me start posting stuff online, you're like, okay, she's doing this thing. She's finally sharing her artistry. And just so that I don't know how this is going to happen, but I'm manifesting living from my artistry. I am manifesting paying the bills and paying my whole life through my art. I still don't know how, but I know that I just need to put myself out there. The path will be revealed in due time. So I just also want to declare that I see that for myself. Is there anything else? That's it, I think. Thank you for coming along, for those of you who have made it so far into this video at double speed probably. Let me know in the comments or DMs if you have any questions, if you have anything to say, if you have any ideas, if there's anything you want to see more of, whether it's my writing or my visual art or my dancing. I would be happy to know what you're interested in seeing. And I think that's it. I'm just like trying not to forget what I wanted to say. Anyhow, thank you so much. Have a blessed beginning of the year. I hope that you are also following your North Star and making the best of this so that you can continue your path to self-realization, or whatever it is, whatever path you're on. I wish you the best. That's what I'm saying. All right, beautiful beings. I love you so much. Thanks for the support in advance. Hope you enjoy the little bits of my heart and my soul. Mwah. Thank you.